He wants to help get you seen farther. The show is called Paige and Pollard.
Are you sure you don't want the lights off, the ambiance set?
No. This is how I do it. I just want clothes on. I would have my parka if I could. Hey, everybody. I'm Jeff Pollard at Jeff Pollard 11 on Instagram. We have another great episode, doing it an interesting way. But first off, who are you and what are you about?
So my name is Erika, and I am the owner of At Ease. We are a small mini spa in Torrance. We offer massages, facials, body sculpting, tons of services.
Terrific. Now, how did this come to be? Was this something you've always saw yourself doing? Tell me a little bit about you.
So I've been a therapist for a little bit over 20 years. I've worked mostly with doctors, but I've always liked the spa feel. And even though I do have a medical background, I wanted to bring it together and do something where my clients or patients could come in and have both the massage and that spa relaxation.
Okay. Now, you are massaging, but what else do you offer? And do you have employees that do other things?
Yes, we do. So I am a massage therapist, but we do have a few stretch therapists. They'll do assisted stretching. We've got a couple estheticians who will do facials, there's body sculpting, cupping, waxing, hair treatments. The majority of us can do stretching and rehab, ADL, stuff like that, where we teach people how to properly do things so they don't continue to hurt themselves.
Okay. Now, if I were a new client, how do I go about reaching out or finding you?
You can always text us, call us. We do have our info on Instagram. You can always reach out through Instagram. We're pretty flexible, we're pretty open, and so it's pretty easy to get in.
Okay. Now, to have a little fun with it, do you have any fun anecdote stories? I feel like if you're ever dealing with humans and human interactions, you got to have some kind of story. Is there anything you got? It could even be challenges that you've had with a client or whatnot.
There's always, funny stories that we share with clients, but one of the funniest things or weirdest things I've had happen to me was as I was working with a client years ago. He was laying face down actually and had a prosthetic ear that I didn't know about. The ear fell off. Whoa. And I didn't say anything. I didn't want to make him feel uncomfortable. But when I stepped out of the room, you can definitely tell he wasn't comfortable, and he was pretty embarrassed about it.
That's wild. Sometimes you kind of forget about that when you go into massage, that there are other people from other walks of life that deal with certain things and how you would have to adapt to it. Have you ever had any odd requests or anything? Or have you ever had to, deal with something that's not in your realm that you get too often?
Other than I've had one person who came in and they were hurt in their arm and wanted a 1-hour massage just on their arm, which isn't even something that would be super beneficial because I'd be overworking the muscle. But sometimes we have people who are, a little different, and it's like they don't want the lights off or they don't want any music on. They would rather not have other people in the office. I don't know. I haven't had too many very difficult clients.
Okay. No, that's fine. Now, this is your business.
It is.
Do you have any kind of wisdom you could bestow for anybody? Like, what have been the trials and tribulations for you, or just anything of that nature kind of kickstarting it?
I think one of the hardest things for me starting it was just taking that jump. Getting out of my comfort zone, because I've been doing this for so long and I've worked with doctors mostly. It was hard for me to think, okay, I'm going to go out and do this on my own. I did have a pretty big client basis, But knowing that I had responsibilities, knowing that I have kids, bills to take care of, it was a little hard to just kind of jump out there and say, hey, I want to start my own thing. Other than that, I mean, I've been very blessed to have good people around for a really long time, people who support me, people who are friends that, we all get along. We've been able to work together for a long time. So just kind of getting together with them and saying, hey, this is an idea I have. Do you want to jump on board? And them being open to it was great.
Very cool. So you've never, real quickly, have you been, how was 2020 for you during COVID and all that?
Surprisingly crazy busy. At the time, I was working at a chiropractor, and the majority of places that did massages were closed. So spas were closed. Most places were closed, but medical offices were allowed to be open.
Okay.
So we were seeing not only our regular patients, but we were seeing a lot of people who were used to getting massages all the time and couldn't get into a spa. Everybody was super stressed. Everybody was worried, and it was definitely not the COVID that most people went through for me. I worked more than I normally do.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So you mentioned support.
Yes.
Now you got support from maybe the Lomita Chamber?
Absolutely. They have been one of my biggest supporters. I definitely recommend joining your local chamber, the Lomita one if possible.
Okay.
But, it is a very friendly chamber. We've been able to get tons of people coming in. Our office isn't visible from the street, and so a lot of the people that we get are referred by the chamber. We do a lot of mixers, a lot of events where we get to attend and meet a lot of people and get our name out there, and so it's been great for our office.
How has the Lomita Chamber helped you?
Absolutely, with people, with referrals, with just helping me grow in general. They've been very, very involved with myself, with some of the other people, with my daughter. And they've been really great about just teaching us even business stuff. There's Business 101. There's stuff that they promote that helps us as new business owners or small business owners just kind of get caught up with everything.
So yeah, if you want to meet very interesting people that would love to help your business, and hopefully you would love to help theirs, and you find like a tight niche, get all the support you need, or just a place to kind of start or kick off of, please look into like the Lomita Chamber. They're a great group of people.
Absolutely.
My final question for you, because you've cured the ailments that I've had on this side, if you could make the world a little bit better, a little less stressful, do you have any advice for us?
I would say take the time to de-stress on your own. Find 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever you can do, and just find what makes you happy and take that time to do it. Whether it's reading, for me it's sitting out by the coast, getting massages. We do 30-minute massages. But anything that just kind of makes you happy and allows you to go on with your day without feeling like it's a burden.
Okay, I like that. Thank you so much. Can
You're
you
welcome.
please give us your name, your business? We'd love that.
So my name is Erika Garcia, and again, I'm the owner of Addie's, and we are here in Torrance.
Please, all that information will pop up where information is found. And some more support your local chamber, especially the Lomita Chamber, because you can meet great people like Erika and get your business kick-started. Thanks, everybody. Take care.